Anyway, there is some kind of problem like that. Anyway, Prabhuji, I have a question. Yeah, these mothers who are not able to join, will they be able to see the recording and other things on the portal?
I am trying to do live on YouTube.
Oh, you'll put it on the YouTube?
Yes.
Oh,
So you can open YouTube channel, YouTube, and in that you have to go to portal also they can see. Yes. Yes.
So, Arsaben, tell them to go to YouTube or because I don't know. Okay, just let them try and see if they can get it.
What's the name of the YouTube channel? Please tell me. I will get the link and post it in the group.
Yes, I will.
Did you try from YouTube? Yeah. Yeah. They can hear you. So
Live group.
Live.
Oh my.
You can maybe give the link in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
trying
for YouTube.
trying to do that.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm trying to do it.
Yes, please do that. I think
Yes.
I think maybe you have to join or something to.
Okay, I'm putting this link Prabhuji has just now sent to our group so that you can join from there. Now go to the daily Gita as it is study. Go to that WhatsApp and I have put the link. Yeah, www.youtube.com there. The last posted, yes. Right. Yeah. Okay. I think this should work out. Let's see.
Okay. So, Prabhuji, you have any other question?
Yeah, I had that question about, this pronunciation of Mukam Karoti Vajam. Is that Langayate or Langayate?
It is Langayate.
Langayate, I see. Okay. So I've heard so many speaking, Langayate, some say Langayate, so I'm not sure, but you are the right person to tell us the pronunciation. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, so we will move to, now we will identify what is Swaraha. So we will see the Swaraha, actual Swaraha. So there are 13 letters or 13 Swaraha, in which this Ri is generally used in Vedas, and this Ri and Ri is also very rarely used. So we will read the Swaraha. Anybody can pronounce it?
Can I try, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Okay. A, E, U. Then I'm not sure about those. Ru or Ri?
Ri.
Ri. Okay. Ru
Ri.
is Ri.
Li.
Okay.
La and Ra. Ri.
Ri. I see.
Ri.
The first one?
A, E, U, Ri, 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 A, I, O, Au.
Okay. Got it.
This is 13 letters. It is called Swaraha. Okay. So you can clearly see that there are certain Swaraha which do not require any help of any other letter. You can pronounce it independently. A, E, U, Ri, Ri, A, I, O, Au. Okay. I will move to next. So here now further divisions have been done of the Varnaha. What is that? So we can see that there are two types of Varnaha, Swaraha, Vyanjanani. Swaraha, Hraswaha, Dirghaha. Swaraha, उच्चारण आधारेण उच्चारणस्य आधारेण द्वयोः भेदः ह्रस्वः दीर्घः स्वरः द्वयोः भेदः ह्रस्वः दीर्घः व्यञ्जनानि अपि द्वयोः भेदः अवर्गीयानि 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 अपि भेदः अस्ति अन्तस्थः उष्माणः एवं प्रकारेण अस्माकं द्रष्टुं शक्नुमः वयं द्रष्टुं शक्नुमः स्वरः द्वयोः प्रकारः ह्रस्वः दीर्घः व्यञ्जनानि अपि द्वयोः प्रकारः वर्गीयानि अवर्गीयानि तत्पश्चात् अवर्गीयानि अपि द्वे प्रकारः अन्तस्थः उष्माणः अन्तस्थः उष्माणः अस्तु इदानीम् अग्रे गच्छामः स्वरः 13 ह्रस्वः 5 प्रकारः दीर्घः 8 प्रकारः ह्रस्वः 5 प्रकारः दीर्घः 8 प्रकारः 5 प्रकारः ह्रस्वः अ इ उ रि लृ 5 ह्रस्वः. Now the question is, what is ह्रस्वः and what is दीर्घः? So the answer is ह्रस्वः. It takes one matra to pronounce. Means one blinking of eyelids, you can pronounce the these letters. Like one blink, you can pronounce A, E, U, Ri, Li, A, E, U, Ri, Li. Okay. So it takes only one matra, एक मात्रा कालिका स्वरः ह्रस्वः, एक मात्रा कालिका ह्रस्वः. It takes only one blinking of eyelids. The duration, that duration it takes to pronounce ह्रस्वः. दीर्घः, it takes 2 times blinking of eyelids. दीर्घः आ ई उ रि ए I O Au. So there are 80 numbers. These letters are 80 numbers. A, E, U, Ri, A, I, O, Au. So there are 80 numbers, and ह्रस्वः are 5 in numbers, and duration of pronunciation, they are divided into 2 types. According to duration of pronunciation, they are divided into 2 types. ह्रस्वः, दीर्घः. ह्रस्वः, it takes one blinking of eyelid. The duration of blinking of eyelid one time, that much time it takes to pronounce the ह्रस्वः letters. And दीर्घः, the blinking, as much duration the blinking of eyelid take, that much 2 times, that much duration it takes to pronounce dirgha. Okay. A, E, U, Ri, A, I, O, Au. So you can pronounce. You can try to pronounce. Harashwaha and Dirgha, you can try to pronounce. Harashwa, it is some fast, and Dirgha, it takes little bit time, then more than Harashwa. In Harashwa, you pronounce like a, e, u, ri. Okay? Then Dirgha, a, e, u, ri, e, I, o, au. So it takes little more time than Harashwa, with pronunciation of Harashwa. सम्यक् कोऽपि प्रश्नः अस्ति? कोऽपि प्रश्नः अस्ति? किसी का कोई प्रश्न है? Anybody had any question? Up to
Prabhuji,
this, okay. Yes.
this re, ru, they are not much used in conversation, or are they?
Generally not used.
Generally not.
Very
I
rare.
see. Very rarely.
Yes, and
Okay.
this re is generally very less. This is mostly used in Vedas. Vedic
Oh, I
letter.
see. There is some. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I just don't know which one you guys are reading because the arrow is not pointing the word, and there's no English word is saying how to pronounce that word. So I just don't know. I don't even know how to read one Sanskrit word. So when you're reading it, I don't know where am I now. Sorry.
Okay, so as I already said that this course is level 2 of the first course. In first course, level 1 course, we have taught how to pronounce the letters, and I have clearly shown that in this that you can check that recording is also available. You can check that in that section where you can see that how to pronounce the letters, and in that format also English format is also there and Sanskrit format is there. This is for level 2 level 2 persons who have already know some Sanskrit, little bit Sanskrit they know. For them this course is there, but
Okay.
still I will share one page.
So it would be good if you can share the link of that, because that is most likely a prerequisite for people who come from English background. And I am able to understand most of it because I understand Hindi. But people who don't know Hindi, it will be very difficult for them to relate when you are speaking. That's what I was, thinking when you were speaking.
Are you able to see now?
Yeah.
So I will send a link. You can also search in YouTube basic pronunciation guide of Sanskrit letters. And you
Okay.
can see. Actually, this course is for those who have already learned some Sanskrit, little bit knowledge of Sanskrit. But no
Okay.
problem. No problem. We can little bit we can teach here.
Okay.
So in first course, I have taught this. Okay, so this is in English format and Hindi format both. So you can see here Sanskrit pronunciation guide. So this is vowels. You know vowels in English?
Yes.
So the same vowel is here called swaraha. In English we say vowels, and in Sanskrit we say swaraha. What we say? Swaraha. 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 So vowels, there are 13 letters, 13 vowels. In Sanskrit, there are 13 vowels. What are they? A, I, u, ri, e, I, o, au. You can see here. You can see here the English word letter. So it is pronunciation. For pronunciation, you can read a, e, u, ri, a, I, o, au. So I will send this in group. You can practice it. I will send this in group. You will practice it. I will send one PPT also where you can read it. Read in
Okay.
home.
You
Okay.
send me in the group. And then I will drop the class now because this is for the next level. So I think I'll just watch YouTube and just learn, you know?
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So I will send this in group. You can read it. And now I am going to share that which I am teaching, which I was teaching. Where that PPT goes. 1 minute. Yes. This is the PPT. Here. So are you able to see it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
So here, Swaraha, Dirgha, I have taught that 5 types of Swaraha, Harashwaraha, and 8 types of Dirgha Swaraha. And Dirgha and Harashwa, what is the difference between both? Akash, can you answer me? What is the difference between Harashwa and Dirgha?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, my voice was low.
What is the difference between Harashwaha and Dirgha?
So Haraswaha is 1 times blinking, as you said, and Dirgha is 2 times blinking.
Yeah.
Basically, he, ooh, and that's the difference.
Yes, yes. Short vowel and long vowel. You can say that short vowel and long vowel. Short vowel which takes little time, and long vowel which takes little bit more time than pronunciation. Short vowel. So you have understood up to this point, okay? So now we will move to next. Now we have studied about Swaraha and types of Swaraha. Now we will study about, we have also studied about what is Vyanjan. What is Vyanjan? Consonants. English consonants we say consonants, and Sanskrit we say Vyanjan. Now we are going to study types of Vyanjana, types of consonants. So in previous slide we have seen that there are 2 types of Vyanjanani, 2 types of consonants, Vargyani and Avargyani. Vargyani is 25 in number and Avargyani is 8 in number. Okay. So in this 25 letters, 25 consonants of Vargyani category, Vargyani means generally category, 1 category, and Avargyani means those which do not belong to any category. They belong to a category, so they are called categorized as Vargyani, and they do not belong to any category, so they are called Avargyani. Non-categorical and categorical letters. Okay, they belong to some category. They do not belong to any category, so they are called categorical, and this is categorical. So the categorical letters are 25 in numbers. They are called Vargyani, Vyanjanani, Vargyani, Vyanjanani. They are 25 in numbers. So we will now study about them. So Kavargaha. Kavargaha is Ka, Kha, Ka, Gha, Na. They are 5 in number. Then Chavargaha. Chavarga is Cha, Cha, Ja, Ja, Nya. Then Tavargaha is Ta, tha, da, dha, na. Tavarga is ta, tha, da, dha, na. Avarga is pa, ha, ba, ba, ma. वयम् यदि प्रतिदिनं प्रतिदिनं घण्टाद्वयम् अपि अभ्यासं कुर्मः तर्हि वयं संस्कृतं पठितुं वक्तुं शक्नुमः। यदि वयं घण्टाद्वयमपि दातुं शक्नुमः प्रतिदिनं या एकघण्टा अपि यदि ददामः संस्कृतार्थे संस्कृताय तर्हि वयं संस्कृतं पठितुं शक्नुमः। If you want to read, if you want to learn the knowledge Sanskrit, the language Sanskrit, then we should give 1 hour daily. If you will give 1 hour daily, more than the class hours, other than the class hour is fixed 1.5 hours, you have to give it. Then after this also you have to give 1 hour. If you can give 1 hour daily, then you can learn easily Sanskrit language. It is not tough, it is easy language. You can learn Saral Bhasha Sanskritam. So we have seen 5 types of Swaraha, 5 types of Haraswaha, 8 types of Dirgha, and now we are learning Vyanjanani. There are 33 numbers and they are categorized in 2 categories. One is categorical and one is uncategorical. Categorical is also called Vargiyani, Vyanjanani, and uncategorical are called Avargiyani, Vyanjanani. So categorical Vyanjan are 5 types: Kavargaha, Chavargaha, Tavargaha, Tavargaha, Pavargaha, and they are 5 in numbers. Panch, 25. 25 means Panchvimshati Vyanjanani, Ashta Avargiyani Vyanjanani. Panchvimshati Vargiyani Vyanjanani asti santi. Kim kim santi? Kavargah ka kha ga gha na. Chavargah cha cha ja ja ya. Tavargah ta tha da da na. Tavargah ta tha da tha na. Avargah pa pha ba ba ma. Any avargyani? There are 80 numbers. What is the antastha? Antastha means 4 in numbers. There are 4 in numbers. Ya va ra la. Ya va ra la. Ya va ra la. And ushmana, there are 4 in numbers. Sha 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 ha. Shra 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 and ha. They are 4 in numbers. Ushmana, they are 4 in numbers. Antastha, they are 4 in numbers. Total 8 avargyani and there are 25 vargyani. Okay, and there are ayogvaha also. They are 4 in numbers and they are called anushwaraha, visargaha, jiva mulye, and vadmaniya. You can see in PPT also. So you have to practice it. I will send this PPT in group. You have to see it and practice it. Okay. I'll move to another slide. So now I think that up to this you have learned and you have no problem. If there is any question, you can ask up to this slide.
Prabhuji, what is that Updamniya? How do you pronounce that?
Upadmaniya,
Mhm.
Upadmaniya and Jiva Mulya. They are generally used in pronunciation, generally helpful in pronunciation. When you pronounce some slokas, then it is generally used. Jiva Mulya means the upper part, the front part of the tongue, that is Jiva Mulya, and Upadmaniya is. So Jiva Mulya is what? So whenever you pronounce some letters, some Sanskrit words in sloka, then if ka and ka category, ka, kha, like this category falls before some letter, then you use Jiva Mulya. And when pa, fa letters, pa and fa type letters fall before some letter, then there is one rule is there. So whenever I teach, yeah, whenever you will learn pronunciation guide of Sanskrit slokas, then you can learn about Upadmani and Jiva Mulya. So I am generally not teaching these. I'm just teaching about what in brief you can learn. I'm just giving you glimpse of what they are. I'm
Hmm.
not going in detail. I'm just giving you glimpse of what they are actually and in which category they are. You have to just take the knowledge. What are they? If you want to go in detail, then you can learn it in further courses. We will come in ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya. So
Is
we
there any
generally,
example you can give, Prabhuji? Like Jihva Muli, any example?
yeah, Jivamuli example from Gita Sloka we can see mm, Samveta. There are many like my ask. Bhagavad Gita, there are many slokas which are examples of Upadhyamaniya. Okay. I'm not remembering the sloka just now, but I
You make
will
a
send you
yeah.
the pronunciation guide. I have taken the class on that also. I have taught in Gurukul also. So in Gurukul, I teach students about pronunciation of Bhagavad Gita slokas.
Okay.
In that, there I have taught the rules of pronunciation. In that rules of pronunciation, I have taught them about Upadhyamani and Jiva Mulya. So in Google also you can see. Okay. So I will send you one. I will send you.
Yeah, please. Yeah. So
the-
that, at least if I have an example, then I can understand
Yes,
it
yes,
better.
yes. Okay. So now you are able to see the screen.
Yes.
Okay. So up to this, do you have any other question? Anybody have any question? So up to this slide, we have understood what is Varna, how many types of Varna, and in Varna also we have learned that how many types of Swaraha, how many types of Vyanjanani, and also in Vyanjanani we also read the types of Vyanjanani in brief. Now we'll move to next slide. This is Sayukt Varnaha. It is another category of Varnaha. Sayukt Varnaha. This category generally falls in no, this is another category of Varna. Of Swaraha Vyanjanani and this is Sayukt Varna. Sayukt Varna means the two combined letters. Two letters when combined then becomes Sha. Sha is combination of Ka, Shra and A. Similarly, Gya. Gya is a combination of Jya. Jya is a combination of Ja, Ya and A. And Tra is a combination of Ta, Ra and A. Similarly, there is a combination of the, ya and a. So you can see that by combining two letters, three letters, we get a new letter, and we see that these are very useful in slokas. We see these letters very much. Okay. So Sayukt Varna, we have learned Sayukt Varna. By combining two, three letters, we get new letter. This is Sayukt Varna. So I will send this PPT to you. You can read it, learn it. and do the practice. Then comes Varna Vicheda. This is a grammatical term, Varna Vicheda. Varna Vicheda generally means splitting of letters. Splitting the letters, splitting the words in letters. Words in letters. So in Sanskrit we say Varna Vicheda. Okay. Splitting the words in letters. So how Kshatriya is made? If someone say that how is Kshatriya the word is made, so we will saw him through this splitting of letters like Kshatriya. Kshatriya is generally Ka and Shra and A and Ta and Ra and E and Ya and A. These all the 8 letters combined to become Kshatriya. Similarly, Jnanam, Ja, Ya, A, Na, A, Ma. So this is Jnanam. So in this way, Jnanam is made. Similarly, Trisulam. Trisulam is Trishulam. So combining the letters, we get the new word. Okay. So Vidyalaya, Buddhi, Brahmana, Yaha. Okay. Now we'll go to next slide. So, Swaraha, according to the pronunciation, difference in pronunciation, difference in duration of pronunciation, we categorize the Swaraha in 3 categories: Harasha Swaraha, Dirgha Swaraha, Pluta Swaraha. Harasha Swaraha, it takes 1 matra, 1 blinking of eye duration, and Dirgha means little bit more, and Pluta means little bit more than Dirgha. So this is a step-by-step process, like when we climb on a stair, then we see that the next is little bigger, next is little bigger. So like this is also the duration of time increases when we go from Harashva to Plut Swara. The duration of time increases by 1. Okay, so Harashva, then Dirgha, and then Pluta. Little bit time increase, it becomes Dirgha Swara. Little bit more time it takes, then it becomes Plut Swara. So the time of pronunciation, the duration of pronunciation, according to that, Swaraha is categorized into 3 categories. Swaraha Traya Bhedasya Kimartham Uchareण आधारेण त्रयः भेदाः अस्ति ह्रस्वस्वरः दीर्घस्वरः प्लुतस्वरः ह्रस्वस्वरः एकमात्राकालिकः समयः वयं ददामः तर्हि ह्रस्वस्वरः उच्चारणं भवेत् दीर्घस्वरः द्विमात्राकालिकः स्वरः दीर्घस्वरः प्लुतस्वरः त्रिमात्रा अधिक दीर्घस्वरः उच्चारणस्य समयः एकमात्राधिकः प्लुतस्वरः. 1, if you increase the time of duration, then it becomes Plut-swara. So duration of time. Okay. So we'll move to next slide.
Any example for Pluta Swara, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Huh?
Pluta
Plut-swara.
Swara.
The example will come.
Okay, all right.
Any other question up to this slide?
Rasaben.
Haribol. Yeah, that's the same question I wanted to ask. What is the example for Plut Swara? Because I never heard that one before. So yeah.
Yeah, they are coming. Haraswaraha, you can see the example. A, E, O, Ri, and Ri. एक मात्रा कालिकः स्वरः ह्रस्वस्वरः ह्रस्वस्वराणाम् उच्चारणार्थम् एक मात्रा कालः एक मात्रा कालिकः अ ई उ रि रि एक मात्रा कालिक. Very fast pronunciation. Then comes dirgha. It takes little more time than ह्रस्वरः. A, E, U, Ri, A, I, O, Au. Little bit more time than pronunciation of Raswara. Duration. The difference in duration of pronunciation, they are categorizing three categories: Harshvaha, Dirgha, and Plut. Then Pluta comes. Here comes Plut Swara. Like Om. What is this? This is Plut Swara. It takes longer duration of time. Om. So generally Plut Swara is symbolically we see through this. Beside the letters, there is Hindi, Devanagari. In Devanagari, we write 3. So it means Plut Swara. Generally, Plut Swara is symbolized through these symbols. Red. You can see the red symbol before beside the letter A, E, U, Ri, Ri, A, I, O, Au. Trimatrakalika Plut Swara. Trimatrakalika. More than Dirgha Swara. It is Plut Swara. Plut Swara नाम उच्चारणार्थम त्रिमात्रा काला आवश्यक. For the pronunciation of Plut Swara, there are 3. We have to, the duration of time, the blinking of eyes takes 3 times. That duration of time we take to pronounce Plut Swara. Okay, up to this, I think up to this we have understood what is the difference between Raswara, Dirgha Swara, Plut Swara, and what are they. We have understood. So up to this, I think there is no question. So we'll move to next slide. So this is, in summary, it is shown here. What we have learned from the previous 3 slides, it is shown here in summary form. There are 5 Haraswara, 8 Dirghaswara, and Plut Swara, there are 9. We'll move to next slide. Now comes consonants, Vyanjanani. So Vyanjanani, we have read in previous slides, there are 25 letters. They are Vargiya Vyanjanani, categorical letters. They are 25 in numbers, and they are given one special name, that is called Spars Vyanjanani. Why they are called Spars Vyanjanani? Because when we pronounce the letters, they touch then our tongue touch the different parts of mouth, and we will see it in the upcoming slides how they are touching. When we pronounce the tongue touches the different parts of mouth. For that reason, the 25 letters are called Spars Vyanjanani. Panchavimshati Vyanjanani Santi Spars Vyanjanani. Kimartham etat nama vayam vadama yatohi Panchavimshati aksharaha किमपि उच्चारणं भवेत् कदापि उच्चारणं भवेत् तदा जिह्वा मुखस्य अनेकभागः स्पृशति स्पर्शं करोति अतः वयं स्पर्शव्यञ्जनानि इति नामः वदामः. Now we will move forward to next slide. I think up to this point we have understood. Next is Vyanjanani. Vyanjanani is of 2 types. Antastha Vyanjanani, Ushma Vyanjanani. Antastha Vyanjanani is Ya, Ra, La, and Va. This is Antastha Vyanjanani. And Ushma Vyanjanani is Shra, 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 and Ha. So Antastha Vyanjanani, Ya, Ra, La, Va, and Ushma Vyanjanani is Shra, 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 Ha. And there is Anushwara and Visarga. As I have taught it that Ayogvaha, there are 4 types of Ayogvaha: Anushwara, Visarga, Upadmani, and Jivamuli. And Vyanjanani is also of Avargya Vyanjanani. We have learned Antastha Vyanjanani and Ushma Vyanjanani. Ya, Ra, La, Va, and Sha, Sha, Sha. Anushwaraha, Visargaha. Okay, so we'll move to next. So here in summary form, total 48 letters are there. 48 Varnaha, 48 letters. Alphabet is given, and there are 13 Swaraha. There are 33 Vyanjanani. 33 Vyanjanani is further divided into subcategories. Sparsa Vyanjanani, there are 25 in number. Antastha, 4 in number. Ushmanaha, 4 in number. Ayogvaha, 2 in number. Total 48 letters, 48 Varnaha Santi. Astu. Idanim agre gacchami. Now we'll move to next slide. Up to this point, anybody had any question?
What is that Ayogvaha, Prabhu? Ayogvaha.
Ayogvaha is that Visargaha, Anushwaraha, Upvadhyamaniya, and Jivambuliya, which we have seen in previous slides.
Oh, okay.
That is Ayogvaha.
There are 4 of them or 2?
Generally 4 are there, but here it is written 2 because 2 is generally used, and the last 2 are generally not used, so we don't count it in this letters.
Okay.
Ayogvaha, the name itself means that it is sometimes it is not yog, it is not added. Yog means addition.
Right.
So ayog means those who are not added. You know, so they are generally not added letters. They are generally used for some pronunciation purpose. You know, Visargaha and Anuswaraha, whenever they are used in letters, then the pronunciation becomes somewhat different. Pronunciation sound become different. So for the soothing, for the good sound vibration, this is used generally.
Okay. So Ahatya means
Now-
the total, is it?
Total. Yes,
Total.
Ahatya means total. Total 48 letters.
Okay.
Now this is Maheshwar Sutrani. There are 14 in numbers. Maheshwar Sutrani. Panini Vyakaran. If you read Panini Vyakaran, then the first chapter is Maheshwar Sutrani. Without Maheshwar Sutrani, you cannot know the grammar. For knowing the grammar, you have to know Panini Maheshwar Sutrani. Maheshwar Sutrani is generally a foundation for the Sanskrit Vyakaran, Sanskrit grammar. So there are 14 in numbers, and they are generally used. Panini had used these 14 Maheshwar Sutrani, 14 formulas. Sutra in Sanskrit, in English we say formula. So these 14 sutras or 14 formulas is used by Panini to construct many sutras, many formulas, and through that only we will be able to know the language structure of Sanskrit. If you know the Maheshwar Sutrani, then we can learn Panini Ashtadhyayi, and through the Panini Vyakaran, through the Panini Ashtadhyayi, we will be able to know the Sanskrit language. So we can read it. A, I, U, Rilrik, Eong, Ayauj, Ayavarat, Alan, Aimanama, Javai, Gadadas, Java Gadadas, Kappa Chata, Chata Tava, Kapaya, Shashar, Al. So there are 14 in numbers, 14 Maheshwar Sutrani. Now comes word Ucharan Sthanam, the place of pronunciation. When you pronounce letters, then it is pronounced through the mouth. Then the question comes, which part of mouth the letters are pronounced? So in sutras, Panini had written it in sutra form, in formula form, so that we can learn it, and through that we can easily know So aku visarjaniya nam kantha. It means that a, ku and ha and visarjaniya. A means a and a. Ku means ka, kha, ga, ga, na. And ha means ha. And visarjaniya means aha. So we see here that a, ka, kha, ga, ga, na, ha, and visarga. When we can see that these are the letters which are pronounced through throat, kant, through the throat, kanta. A means a and a, ku means all the 5 letters, kavarga, and ha is ha, and visarjaniya is visarjaniya. So we can see that there are total 9 letters, in which 8 letters and 1 is visarjaniya. So these are pronounced from kant, throat, kant. Jiva, the tongue touches the lower part of our throat. Then you can see that this is kanta, and when you pronounce the letters a, ka, kha, ga, ga, na, and ha, and visarga, then this part, the tongue touches this part, the front upper part of tongue touches this part. Now comes Ichu Yashanam Talu. These are the letters Ichu Yashanam Talu. They are pronounced from Talu. They are 9 in numbers, and they are pronounced through Talu. And you can see here, this is Talu. When we pronounce E, cha, cha, ja, ja, ya, sha. So it is Ichu Yashanam Talu. So the tongue touches this part. So this is called Ichu Yashanam Talu. Now Ritu Rashanam Murdha. The tongue, these are the 9 in numbers, and the tongue touches the Murdha part of mouth. So they are Ritu Rashanam Murdha. And this is Murdha part. Above Talu. Talu is here, Murdha is here. Now comes Litulasanam Danta. It is teeth. So teeth. When the tongue touches the teeth, then the letters are pronounced. So they are Ri, Ta, Tha, Da, Da, Na, La, and Sa. They are 90 numbers, and they are pronounced through the tooth, teeth. You can see the teeth from here. It is pronounced. Now come Oshtam. Upadhyamanya Nam Oshtam. Upadhyamanya Nam matlab U, Pu, and Upadhyamanya. They are 9. They are generally 8, but 1 is Ardh Visarga. So U, Pa, Pa, Ba, Ba, Mo, and Ardh Visarga. They are pronounced from Osht, lips. They are pronounced from lips. You can see. Without touching the lips, you cannot pronounce these letters. Pa, Pa, Ba, Ba, Mo. You cannot pronounce without touching the lips. And U, and Ardha Visarga. You cannot pronounce without touching the lips. By joining the lips, only you can pronounce it. Now comes A Daito Kantatalu. Here, A and I. This is A Daitohu Kantatalu. O Dautohu Kantpostam. It is O and Au. Vakarasya Dantostam. It is Va. Nasika Anuswarasya. It is And Nen Maranam Nashika Cha. Nya, Ma, Na, Na, Na. So you can see that different types of letters are pronounced through the different parts of mouth. Some are pronounced independently. There is some unique portion of mouth where these letters are pronounced, and some you can see that by combining 2 parts of mouth, letters are pronounced. So it is generally, you can see in PPT also, and you can pronounce it at home, and you can see that but they are written. Now comes Padadvayam Bhavati. What is the word in Sanskrit? Word is of two types. Padadvayam Bhavati. There are two types of words. One is Subantam and one is Tigant. Subanta Pad means Sup plus Ant, which ends with Sup Pratyay. When we add Sup Pratyay, then it is Subantam. And when we add Ting Pratyay, then it is called Tigantam. Okay? जैसे रामः बालकः विद्यालयः इत्यादि. These are the words which had been made by Subant Pratyay. When we add Subant Pratyay, then these words are formed. And when we add Ting Pratyay, then it is called Tigantaha. For example, Bhavati, Pachati, Gachati ityadi. They are verbal words. And they are pronounced generally by adding, they are generally found by adding ting pratyay, ting. And when we add so pratyay, then it is subantam. So this is how the two types of words are there in Sanskrit, subant and tigant. Dhatoha trida bhavati. Now the kriya, the word is formed from the root word which is called dhatu. So there are three types. The dhatu are of three types. Atmanepadiya, Prashmepadiya and Ubhayapadiya. Prashmepadiya means Esham dhatunam falani kartam karm anyebhya prapyate te prasmepadi dhatva katyante. Like gum and pat. Prasmepadam here means that the result, the effect of the root word, the dhatu, is on the karma. On the karma, there are three things in a sentence in Sanskrit: karta, karm, and kriya. Kriya means verb, you all may be knowing. Karta means the doer, and karm means the activity. The doer, no, not activity. The what the objective of doing that is karma. So when the effect of kriya is not on karta, not on doer, but something else than doer, that is called prasme. Then prasme by dhatu is used. And when atmane paridhatu is used, it is used for self, for the doer. When the effect of the activity is on the doer. For example, labhyate, prapt karna, getting something, achieving something. So who is achieving? The karta, the doer. And when I am gachati, when I am going, when I am reading, then the effect of the activity can be for other also. If I read, then someone else may be benefited also. But when I get something, then it is for my benefit. When I bring something, then it is for my benefit. Ni means le jana. When I am taking something, it is for my benefit. So whatever effect is coming on the doer, then it is called Atmanepadi. For example, from name you can also learn that Atmanepadi means Atmane. Atmane means self, and Prasme means per. Per means someone else other than me. That is par. Paropkar. Paropkar means per means someone else than me. Okay, and Atmane means me, myself. And Ubhay Padam means the both Prashmipadi and Atmanipadi, when both the effect of the verb on both, then it is called Prashmipadi and Ubhayapadi, then it is called Ubhayapadi. So I think that up to this point you have no question, or if you have any question, then you can ask. Up to this point, have you understood? Or do you have any problem understanding this? Okay, so we'll move to next slide. So this is what we are talking, we were talking in the previous slides about Pad Purush Vachananusar Ting Pratyaya Ashtadas Bhavanti. है ना? Pad Purush Vachananusar. There are three things in generally in Sanskrit. It is word and the Purush. Purush means the speaker, listener. There are two people. Generally, one is a speaker and one is listener. Whenever we talk something, then there is first person, second person, or third person. So in Sanskrit, we say Uttam Purush, Madhyam Purush, and Pratham Purush. So Pratham Purush is third person, Madhyam Purush is second person, and Uttam Purush is third person. Sorry, Uttam Purush is first person. Aham avam vayam, mam avam, aham avam vayam, and Tom, Juam, Juyam, and Sah Taute. Third person is first, Pratham Purush. So, according to this category, according to this way, the pratyaha, the ting pratyaha, which we are talking about in previous slide, ting pratyaha, they are divided into 18 category, 18 types. They are 18 in numbers. The two broad categories we have read about dhatu, prasmipadi, atmanipadi, and now these prasmipadi, atmanipadi, pratyay when added, pratyay means suffix and prefix is upsarga, suffix. When we suffix are there, when we add to some word, letter, then it becomes a new word. You will be knowing about the prefix and suffix. So same is there. This is pratyay. Pratyay means suffix, which is added in the end of the word. Tip tas ji, sip tas tha, mip was mas, ta atam cha, thas atam dhon, it wahi mahi. These are the pratyay which are generally added in the last word, the last letter, in the letter, in last, in end, and it becomes a new verbal word. For example, gachati. So gachati means gum plus tip. When we add gum plus tip, then it becomes gachati. Similarly, pat plus tip, then it becomes patati. How it becomes, you don't need to know now. But you only know that, you only have to know that it becomes like this. When we add suffix to dhatu, to the root of the verbal word, then it becomes like that. Similarly, so these are 18 numbers. Now, sabdaha, the words are how many types? Words are of two types. In previous slide, we have read about Kriya Sabd. Now we have read about the Sabda. Pad and Sabda. Pad means Sugant and Tigant. And this is Sabdaha. So, according to the category of the last letter of the word, they are divided into two parts, Ajantaha and Halantaha. Generally, Swar is said to be Aja, Ach. In Sanskrit, we say Ach. Ach is also called Swar. And Halant or Hal is generally used for Vyanjan, Vyanjan Varna. Vyanjan Varna, we say Hal. And for Swar Varna, we say Ach. So, Ajantaha means the words in which the end letter is Ajanta, Ach. That means Swar, like Balaka. Balaka, the end letter is A. And A is Swar. So it is Ach. Ach जिसके अंत में है. The letter ending with Ach, Swar, is called Ajanta. Ach से अंत होने वाले लेटर को बोलते हैं अजंत. हल से अंत होने वाले लेटर को बोलते हैं हलंत. हलन्तस्य अन्तः अन्ते शब्दः आगच्छति. तत् शब्दः हलन्तः इति कथ्यते उच्यते. Rajan, Tapaswin, Gunin, Yashashwin, Saktimat, Vach, Sraj, Sharik, Parishad, Vidyut. These all sub words ending with the letters Hal. So they are called Halanta. Similarly, okay. So there are two category according to the letters falling at the end. End letter क्या है? किम अस्ति? अन्तिमे वर्णः किम अस्ति? एतत् आधारेण वयं द्वयोः भेदः पठिष्यामः अजन्तः हलन्तः. Now that category also subcategorized in three categories. Pulling, Striling and Napumsakling. So Ajant Pulling, Ajant Striling and Ajant Napumsakling. And Halanta also, Halant Pulling, Halant Striling and Halant Napumsakling. You all may be knowing about Pulling, Striling, Napumsakling. So they are subcategorized into 3 more categories. So total they become 6. Now there is example given of Ajant Pulling Sabdah. Balakah, Hari, Sadhu and Katri. They are Ajant Pulling Sabdah. They are pulling male, masculine gender. Then Striling is feminine gender. Nadi, Devi, Sakhi, Putri, Dhenu, Tanu, Vadu. They are feminine gender. Ajant Napumsakling Sabdah is Akshi, Asthi, Vari, Madhu, Vastu. Now Halant Pulling is Rajan, Tapaswin, Gunin, Yashashwin, Saktimat. Halant Striling Sabdah is Vach, Shraj, Sharik, Parishad, Vidyut. And Halant Napumsakling Sabdah is Chakshush, Shatma, Dama, Mahat and Dhanush. They are Napumsakling. So in this way they are. You can see the example. Upad Vibhakti. Upad Vibhakti means the Up means near and Pad. So near Vibhakti, nearby Vibhakti, Vibhakti Pad. Like for example, Vibhakti Dvivida Vibhakti Dvivida Bhavati. 2 types of Vibhakti is there. But Karak Vibhakti, Upad Vibhakti. One is Karak and one is Upad. यत्र कर्ता कर्म करणम संप्रदानम अपदानम अधिकरणम चेत एतानि अधिकृत्य विभक्ति प्रवर्तते तत्र कारक विभक्ति इति उच्यते. Where कर्ता कर्म करण संप्रदानम अपदानम अधिकरणम चेत एतानि अधिकृत्य विभक्ति प्रवर्तते तत्र कारक विभक्ति इति उच्यते. So here it is saying about there are 2 types of vibhakti. Vibhakti is very useful. Vibhakti is very important for us to speak Sanskrit. If you don't know vibhakti, then we cannot speak Sanskrit. So I think we will start this tomorrow. So up to this slide, we will start tomorrow. Upad Vibhakti from 36 slide. Till if you have any question, then you can ask. Otherwise, we will end the class. So if you have any question,